Hey, it's Emily from Emily Plans Life. Today I'm going to flip through the second junk journal I made in 2025. I'll just show you, this is a composition book and it got so thick, like it's awesome. And I've got crap hanging out, love it. So I took a composition book from, well, there's no tags. It's either Walmart or Target. I don't remember which. And then I went through and like glued two pieces together, which next time I'll need to do a little bit better job of that because they're kind of coming apart in some places. But that way it gives the pages a little more structure. The first page here is a combination. This background paper with the blue and little pops of yellow is from Michaels. It's a scrapbook paper. And then I'm pretty sure this Time to Break Out the Good Stuff was from an ad, like from a magazine. And then I ended up getting this really pretty sticker when I ordered something from a small sticker shop. Actually, let me look right here. I'm pretty sure these are from The Giving Girl, I think. She's got beautiful stuff, but loved it. So that's my cover page. And I do need to add on here, let's see, when it started and when it ended. It was basically like August through December. And one thing I did different in this one, and you'll see this because the pages kind of are crazy since some of them are holiday themed. Like I just skipped around in an attempt to make it more uniformly expand because, you know, sometimes the pages get really warped. And so I was just trying that out. It did work, but I don't love the end result with having so many holiday themes. So you'll see as I go further. This was kind of a page in progress that I did throughout the few months. Every time I found something blue, I just added it here. So I've got like packaging, washi tape, stickers. This was a map from when we were traveling in South Carolina. This is like a playing card thing from the Dollar Tree. So just anything blue. I thought it was fun. Put that in here. I really like the color spreads. I've got a couple more in here. This is when my husband bought his new truck, and have a couple of pictures of those. That paper that is like on the window when you buy it, and then a couple stickers. And then this just happened the other day. He got some stickers in the mail from Ram, so I just added a couple in here. And this, we ate at Chicken Salad Chicken. We were kind of thinking about, you know, the finances and stuff. So I got that and put it in here. So I love keeping all that kind of stuff. This was a page from the Disneyland 70 Happy Meal. I got I got Nemo and one of the ghosts. This is the Hatbox Ghost. So I just put some of the paper from the Happy Meal box there. This is a page that will kind of still be in process. Like I'm sure that I'll have more to add in the future, but these are all from security envelopes, and I just use this punch right here. It's 1 3/4, and then I just add them in here. There's no repeats on here. And it's kind of cool. Like if you've never paid attention to security envelopes, you might be surprised how many different ones there are. And my mom and my husband keep these for me whenever they see one. So this is really fun, but I want to fill up the whole page, of course. The next page was Bucky's stuff. What started this was these beaver nugget stickers that I found at Bucky's for like $2, and they're scratch and sniff, which I find hilarious. So I found this fudge from a Real Simple magazine, and I like the colors. And then I'm just, you know, this is something I could definitely add more to, like when I have more wrappers or different things from Bucky's. So I'll put that there. This was a from the Happy Meal, no, the adult meal, the McDonald Land meal. So I documented like we had a quarter pounder with fries, and even the drink, like it's kind of hard to see on here, but like the part of the cup I cut out and put in there. And then this was the inside the quarter pounder wrapper, and these were the 2 postcards that came with the birdie tin that I got for that one, and I put those stickers in there. And the background is the tissue paper from the meal, or from the box rather. Next up is a couple pages about Labubus. This was the Big Into Energy one, so I just cut out part of the box here. I had some cute Labubu stickers, and then I taped in the cards and the back of the box. And then here's Exciting Macaron. Yeah. And then I had this cute blue one, and then put all these in here too. So cute. This was a day trip to Boone, North Carolina that we made. We stopped at the Mass General store, like the original one. And I went, I found a couple things, like I unfolded the brochure that's there. I use that as a background here. These are Happy Planner stickers. I do get scrapbooky on some of my pages. I don't want to have any rules for my junk journal. I just love it just being whatever. And I have a lot of fun with that. So I included a map from the brochure, and we saw a woolly worm over there. And then, of course, we really went to see the fall leaves. And so I had to put a picture of that in there. And then on this side, we had a little snack. It was kind of our lunch because we had a big breakfast at Daniel Boone Inn, and we had moon pies and RC Cola. And then I used, can't see too much of this because I put so much stuff over top of it, but these are stamps, paper in the background, and I chose that because this Mass General actually still has a functioning post office inside, so it's pretty cool. Everybody's got these little old-timey post office boxes, so there's that. And then this is my red spread. Again, I could see myself adding more stuff to this. This collage paper is from that same pack from Michael's that this paper's from. And I've used that a couple times in here, but it's really fun. I love it. So there's my reds. This is a bunch of printables from Paper Pippi. She's on, well, I know her, or follow her, I guess, mostly from on Instagram, but I didn't really have a need for any of these, but I just loved them, so I printed them all out and put them in here, made this little pocket, and tucked everything in here with a little green paper clip, and I like how that turned out. This was a fun page. I would definitely do this style again. These are just a bunch of things that we collected when we were out late August to early September, so we went to Ollie's. These stickers, these two and this, they are from a sticker book I got at Five Below. And I know lately there's been some people finding some new books, like a junk journal one, and a craft room book and all kinds of stuff. So I haven't gone back to Five Below, but I really want to. So these are all the things we had going on at that time. And then this is where it starts getting weird. So we're like late August, early September. First we're Halloween, then we go backwards to this, and then it's Thanksgiving. So I did a little spread. My husband is a great junk journaler collector. So he got this. We had made like a sweet potato casserole, and he got the label off the can for me. And then I just found some vintage looking stuff in my stash and printed a photo of our spread. This was a fun page. It was like one of the last ones I made, actually. I don't have a picture of it, or I don't have it right here, but I got a really pretty scarf thing from Louis Vuitton that is denim, and it has these little Murakami charms on it, or cherries on it, and it came with stickers. I mean, it was literally made for us junk journal girlies, so I put all the stickers on here. I haven't journaled on here, but I did think that this would be a fun place. This is like the little thing that comes on the ribbon on the box so that you can put, a little love note, but I didn't write a love note to myself, so that's there. So I might add some in that. And then this is a little bit hard to see, but the cherries on the tissue paper were just so cute. I loved it. So that lives in here now. Cut down the bag they sent in the box for me. These are a bunch of random printables. They're from like Patreons, and then some other vintage looking things. Like these are little ephemeras from Michael's or somewhere. And then my mom gave me these stickers down here, these little Santa Clauses. So just a bunch of cute random stuff. This is from an envelope that came maybe from like Salvation Army or something, but I love the little bow. And that's all there. This is covered up because my brother's weird and he doesn't like his face all over the internet, so I respect that. I used the bag from our Burger King meal. He wanted a Whopper for his birthday. He didn't want to go out or anything, so we brought Whoppers over, and they had all this cute stuff. They also had a crown, which I won't be able to show you, but it was like a Halloween crown. You may have seen it, and I got him that for his birthday too, and he actually wore it, so it was pretty fun, and I just love how this little box turned out. Super cute. This was when we went to Dollywood. They had a new section for Halloween called Candy Corn Country, and it was super cute. My husband had got me these little candy corn stickers, and I just put them in here, and then all the paper was from my mom. And then this washi tape is super old from my stash. This is one blank one. Not sure what I'm going to put. I honestly might just glue this together and be done with it. So these little stickers that I showed you here come, let's see, yeah. They came from, I asked my husband for a boo basket and did not tell him what a boo basket was, but it was a lot of fun. He got me some cute stuff. He got me these little Hello Kitty decorations, and so I just took the thing that it hangs from and taped it all down. This background is really cool. It's from this like vintage craft book I found at Habitat for Humanity restore place. And then he put some fun stuff in there, like the stickers, and then he got me some candies, so these Dove ones, and I kept a couple of those because they're different on the outside, and of course they all always have those fun like sayings on them. But that was a lot of fun, so I really appreciated that. And then this is my pink page. It did not start out as a pink page, but that's what it ended up. And I love how it turned out. This was the inside of an envelope. And then anytime I found anything that was mostly pink, it just went in here. This was from a mailer that I got, something I'd ordered. So pretty. So I like that. And then this, these printables are from Thrifty Day. If you are into junk journaling and like really just being all willy-nilly, as she says, and putting stuff everywhere, she's your girl. So these printables were from her. They're so cute, and I felt like they really matched the Gatlinburg vibe. So we went down there and walked around, saw a bear in the river down there. It was awesome. So I love this page. This is probably one of my favorites. And then one night when I was wrapping paper or wrapping gifts, I decided to go through and I'm gonna have to open this so it'll maybe lay flatter. We'll see. I went through all of our Christmas tags. You know, you have so many like half-used ones, and they're not that cute, and you're not going to use them, and it had like 4 sheets all the same. So I went through, got out the duplicates, kept ones of the ones I liked, and then tried to use as many as I possibly could on this spread. I thought it turned out really fun. This was one of the first spreads that I had done in here. Is from our September, like a long weekend trip to, well, I guess it was more like a week because we drove. But anywho, it's a long trip to Disney, and we stayed in like 3 different hotels over this one, so I kept all of those keys, and then kept any kind of paper that I found. You know, this is the map from when we stayed at Disney, and this was from a brochure. This was from the Welcome Center, like where you, if you're going down, I think 95 maybe, there's a big Welcome Center where you get free orange juice. So I got the orange juice, Joe got the grapefruit juice. Anything that I could keep, I put in here. So this was a real fun weekend. This was when Mom and I went to Freddy's. We had kids' meals, so it came with this cute bag. And these were some Freddy's kids' meal stickers from a previous time that I just kind of had laying around. So I stuck those on there. And then we got this little, actually I've got it right here. Got this random little like sit around thing. It's silly, but those were the toys. They were kind of like a blind box that you would open. So this was a fun day that we had together. This is a page I made about Christmas. The background here, definitely trying to figure out what would make it stick. I think what finally worked the best is double-sided tape. Glue stick absolutely did not work. It all came out, so I had to redo it. But this is cellophane that we had cookies or something that were wrapped up in it. And then this is an old vintage card front that's Santa Claus. It's really pretty. It has like that gold to it. I don't know if you can really see that, but and then this is the some ephemera from what I used in my December daily. So love that. This was my first and only so far attempt to do a scrap a day. It was fun, but I would forget to do it, and so then that's why there's some holes, and it definitely trailed off because we left for Disney right after Thanksgiving. But this was fun. I would do this again. This page is mostly wrapping or packaging from like various foods that we had, or a couple beers, candies, things like that from the holiday season. And then this one is stocking stuff. So these were like candies that I got from my stocking. And if there's any other things, like if my husband has a wrapper or something like that, I will definitely put that in here too. And then that is it. She got pretty thick. I mean, compared to what a normal, like regular composition book is. So I can't wait to get started in one in 2026, and let me know which one was your favorite page. If you don't already, hit subscribe and like this video so that other people can find it. Thanks. Have a great day.